We're up.
Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live streaming event from TableRockSports.net. And we are glad to bring you this in partnership with our local school districts. And we'd also like to thank our local sponsors who make these live athletic streams possible. And if you can, please support their businesses. I'm Terry Ross, coming with you with Billy, coming to you live from Sheldon High School in Eugene, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the night, and we get set for a football matchup tonight between the North Medford Black Tornado and the Sheldon Irish. Coverage today is brought to you by Table Rock Sports, Oregon's leading provider of live high school athletic streams through our Lithia Superstore Game Center at TableRockSports.net. We'd like to welcome all of our fans that are watching. In fact, I just found out that there's a Sheldon fan listening down in Los Angeles tonight, I think. Usually listening anyway. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy, so please let them know you appreciate their support. And we also invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would say thank you to the over 4,500 fans who already have. It's time for the Abby's Pizza pregame show. They've already played the national anthem, and so they're pretty close to getting this underway. With locations to serve you throughout Southern Oregon, you can make Abby's Pizza your postgame stop. With a menu that covers all your family favorites, Abby's is an Oregon postgame tradition since the 1970s. We'll see you after the game at Abby's. We have two teams here that are 0-2, maybe one not as surprising as the other. But Sheldon has also started the season 0-2, having lost to number 1 Lake Oswego 51-7, and then falling to West Salem 29-14 last week. It's just a matter of them getting things together here, I believe. I didn't talk to the head coach, and the assistant coaches were a little reluctant to maybe discuss things, but they've just had their struggles in getting things going forward. They are the Sheldon Irish. They're not going to be struggling forever. We can assure you of that. Meanwhile, the North Medford Black Tornado come in 0-2, also having lost by 3 to Grants Pass. And then last week, losing by 24 to Sprague. And in talking to Coach Nathan Chin before the game, he says it's just a matter of getting off to a good start. It's that's all there is to it. In the Grants Pass game, Grants Pass got started early at 14-0, and then they came back. As he said, it was an 18-7 ball game after those first 2 touchdowns early on for the Grants Pass Cavemen. But by that time they had dug themselves in a bit of a hole that couldn't recoup. Last week against Sprague, he said it was 21-0 before you finally could take a breath. And so they're going to have to do something about getting off to a little bit earlier start. I would just say one other observation is have to quit committing so many defensive penalties. At least the game that I saw against Grants Pass, there probably was 4 or 5, maybe even 6, as the Sheldon Irish are coming out onto the field. We're in the stands tonight. We are not in a secluded press box, so yeah. It's going to get a little rowdy here before the evening is over. The Irish out there in their black uniforms. Here comes the North Medford Black Tornado out across the way. Let's put it this way. The Irish fans will make no doubt about who they're rooting for as they boo the North Medford team coming out. Saw quite a few North Medford fans. I don't know if they're all across the way. There's some of them across the way, but as far as if there are any over here on the other side of the stands, I'm not sure. I think all of the Sheldon visiting is over there, exposed to the elements, which tonight isn't that bad of a deal as it's fairly warm up here in Eugene. Here come the captains out on the field. First of all, for the Sheldon Irish, since we can see the back of them easy, Cameron Thomas is out there along with Cody Hall. Justice Parker is there at number 54. Isaac Moalatella. I have to look at my spelling on that one. Now they're getting ready to do the flip. I can't see the numbers for North Medford. I can see that Tyson Scheid is out there. They're getting their instructions as to what to do. And Sheldon's going to receive this one to start the ball game. Actually, it wasn't Scheid. That was out there for North Medford. It was number 55 I was looking at, Rokin Michael. But also out there with him was Connor Roosh, Traeger Healy, and Jacob Smalley. Those are your captains for tonight's ball game. Sheldon's going to receive the ball first. So we'll get the stat sheet ready for the Sheldon Irish. Both teams, obviously, in a football season, if you only have 9 games, both teams are obviously in need of a win tonight. I mean, there's just no way around that. You can't fall behind 0-3 and then figure that somebody is going to go and lose 3 games for you at the top of the league. Only 2 teams get to automatically qualify into the playoffs from the conference this year, so it's a little tougher. It's not like you get 3 or 4 or 5 in like they have in past years. Everybody gets 2 in this year. Top 16 play for the state championship. The bottom 8, that would be the number 17 through 24 are going to play for the Columbia Cup. So, you know, it gets a little tougher to get in when you only are going to qualify 14 teams. And then, because you got 7 different divisions, 2 each, so you get 14 teams in. And to play for the play for the state championship, they're only going to take 2 more at-large qualifiers. Everybody else would be playing for the Columbia Cup, so it's you can't get behind. This is not going to work out for you at all if you get too far behind. And 0-3 would be too far behind, something both teams are going to try to avoid tonight. we'll catch up with everything that we probably should have gotten done. And we're setting up here at Sheldon takes a little while. So we'll get caught up here. By the way, Table Rock Sports is excited to be partnering with Rogue Credit Union once again for the Touchdown Club. Rogue Credit Union will donate $10 for every Black Tornado and Panther touchdown scored this year. Proceeds go to the school's athletics department. And I think if I base it on scores, right now, they've got $50 in there. I haven't seen every game, but that's the way I would probably line it up on touchdowns. There's about $50 in there for the North Medford Black Tornado. Getting ready to kick things off now is North Medford going back, and taking this one. Deep is going to be Landon Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick will find his way out to the 15, maybe about the, he didn't quite get to the 25-yard line. He got it out across the 20. And Sheldon's going to start 1st and 10 at their own 24. Well, the PA guy is calling it the 23. It looks like it's on the 20. Everybody wants to agree it's on the 23. The official is standing on the 24, so it's on the 24-yard line, no matter what they say. 1st and 10 from the 24. The official always wins. That's the way that goes. Here's and the shotgun. Gonna turn, hand it off. Nope. Gonna try and pass it out into the flat, and going absolutely nowhere is going to be Cameron Gilhuber. And Gilhuber, they're going to give him credit for 1 yard.
Second down and about 8.
So Micah Ritchie Tuasui is a quarterback, and Tuasui will throw it out to the flat there. That's out to Barry Miles. We've got to catch up with numbers and everything here right now. They got 3rd and 2. I got to do some math here. So that would actually be about a 7-yard gain. That would not be. And that'll be a 1st down for Sheldon. We're trying to catch up with numbers right now. As coming off the bottom of the pile there for Sheldon is number 22, Taryn DeFairs. And he put about 15-yard gain on that, it looks like, because he got clear out to the 40. So from the 41-yard line, back to pass. Lofting it deep, got a man out there. He's going to score. It's going to be touchdown, Sheldon. So that's a 59-yarder. My. That's a back-breaking start right there. Hold on while we do a little math, and we'll put that up on the board that Sheldon already has 6. Going for the extra point. It's good. So we'll take a break. Early on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's Sheldon 7, North Medford nothing. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
So there's a kick. And that was not, well, I thought it was, but grabbing it as you can take it, not going to get to the 20-yard line. So catching that pass for Sheldon was not who I thought it was. It was Barry Miles that grabbed the pass. And now North Medford's going to see what they can do as they start 1st and 10. And they're going to put the ball right at the 20-yard line. Healy, the senior, is at quarterback. We give this one off, and going absolutely nowhere is going to be Castillo. Joe Castillo. Put the ball at the 17-yard line. So loss of 3. Second and 13. This is where Coach Chin says that everything needs to start just a little faster. The offense needs to get in motion. Defense, team play needs to be ready to play. That was his comment on the field earlier. Here's a long pass. It's intercepted. Got a flag. Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. You can take away the interception. I didn't see the flag back there. It's a little too quick on my part to give credit for the interception, but there was a face mask. And instead of an interception, it's a first down for the North Medford Black Tornado. Now they're out to the 33-yard line. Healy and Castillo in the backfield. Now they put Castillo in motion. Healy looking to pass, looking to pass, looking to pass. Got all kinds of time. Intercepted again. He's going to get it back to the 30, back to the 25. Coming all the way down the end and going to be finally brought down short of the 25-yard line. Is going to be Mr. Miles, who all of a sudden is becoming a bit of a thorn in the flesh. So we took away one interception, but we can't take away the second one. That one will stand. In the shotgun, Gilhuber and Hubbard. Gilhuber will hand that one off and going to get a few yards. They're going to say about 3 is a Warren McKillop. At least I think that's who it was. Yes, 21. He got 3 out of that one. 2nd and 7. His first carry of the night. He'll stay in the game. Back beside Gil Hubbard. Already has a passing touchdown to Miles. Give it to, nope, they're going to pass it out here on the flat. Knocked away. That one was intended for Cameron Gilhuber. Told you Gilhuber was playing quarterback. He was out there at a receiving. Number 9 is playing quarterback. Excuse me. I'll have to look this up again. They told me one thing, and yeah, number 9 is playing quarterback tonight. So actually playing QB, we'll get it right. Yeah, it is Micah Ritchie Tuisu. Tuisu is back to pass again. Rolling. Going to throw it out of bounds. There will be no incomplete pass, or no flag on that one. 4th and 7, but you're at the North Medford 24-yard line. It's not exactly like you're going to punt. If I get these names wrong, the coaches said I could blame it on them. Well, they didn't really put it that way. They just acknowledged they might be leading me astray on some of these. Out flags. Timeout. Sheldon. So we'll take one with him on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's still a 1-touchdown lead for the Sheldon Irish. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
7:48 to go in the first period on the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. Tuisui. Back to pass, right over the middle. Got it. Fumble. And now who's on it? North Medford says they have it. Oh, recovered by the offense. So that pass gets them the first down. We haven't moved the sticks though, because there's a great huddle out there.
Correction. The fumble was recovered by the defense.
Oh. Now it was recovered by North Medford. Let's see where they put it at. Well, we get back to the 16-yard line. So at the 16-yard line is where North Medford will take over, although they do get 8 yards out of that. So we'll give them their 8 yards. Medford has the ball back. Castillo has it in his hands. Castillo's just dragging the pile along. That is not Castillo. That's 21, not 22. As dragging the pile along that time was Samson Valua. He takes from the 18 out to the 40-yard line. Gain of 22 is the way this poor old announcer sees it. But it's 1st and 10. Out at the 30, actually. Take 10 yards off. Get 12 out of it. And now he's going to burrow ahead again and still be very near first down. As Valua gains 7 yards, 2nd and 3. Maybe this is part of the fast start that Coach Chin was talking about. Getting awake here halfway through the first period instead of playing the whole first period. Letting the other team just dominate and dig a hole and can't get back out of it. Here again is going to be Valua, but Valua is going to be brought down right about the line of scrimmage. They're not even moving, are the officials. Stay tuned in halftime for stats and updates brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The Fall Activities Guide is out now with sports leagues, classes, and activities for all. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. Pick it to Valua this time. Healy throws it downfield. He's got a man down there across the 50-yard line. That's complete to Smalley. We got to do our math from about the 30-yard line, or almost the 38-yard line, I guess. So 12, 13 yards, we'll say, unofficially. Alpha goes up in the middle, but that's not going to do any good right there. Castillo with the carry, but nothing doing. 2nd and 10. Got it right back to the 49-yard line where the original line of scrimmage was. In motion now. They're going to try and get it around, and they're going to get just a little yardage out of that is Patterson on the carry. Patterson's not going to get very much out of it, though. Looks like about 1 yard. And the chains are down, and there we go. 3rd and 9. They enlisted a North Medford player. Our chain gang has disappeared on us. There he comes back. We got 2nd down up. Put the glasses on what's going on over there. I think we got our chain gang back. Took a bit of a beating on that one. 3rd and 1, or 3rd and 9. Not much going there. Still don't have the chain gang lined up. Coach Chin's trying to help. 3rd and 9. The play went that way, and the chain gang wisely got out of the way, but I don't know if they got out of the way on time. Castillo still the running back. They bring Patterson in motion again. This time he goes out to receive. Healy under pressure, steps up. He's going to be sacked. He's going to lose about 4 on that one. Have to wait until they actually put it down, but a loss of 4 for Healy. 4th and 13. Patterson will be in to punt this one away. Again, for those of you that are wondering, there's a Patterson and a Pedersen last names on the team, so we'll try not to confuse who's doing what at the time. But right now, Patterson out to punt this one away. He gets it off. Going back, and taking it at the 20-yard line and retreating. Back to the 15, looking to get back to the 20. Does, gets up to the 25, to the 30, and a little beyond the 30-yard line. They're going to put it down to 31. 1st and 10 for Sheldon. At their own 31-yard line, 3:27 to go. The Irish up by 7, scoring on what I unofficially counted was a 59-yard pass and run play. Tuisui getting it out to Miles. We'll do it again now. 3:27 to go. Tuisui will hand this one off. Got across the 35. Get it out to the 40. He's got a block. Cuts it back in. Gets it to the 50. And all the way down into North Medford territory goes number 53. I got 23. Well, better luck with that. Cody Hall. Got that down to the North Medford 45-yard line. About a 24-yard run there. Give it off again. And this time stuffed, and there's going to be a penalty flag thrown. Depending on how this goes, it's either going to back Sheldon up 10 or they're going to be getting 15. Yeah. 15.
15 yards from the previous spot results in first down.
So there's one first down apiece by penalty for each ball club. As we move this down to the 30-yard line. Give it off one more time. They're looking out to get to the 30 and trying to get down to the 25-yard line was McKillop. Now we have a flag. Yes? No. He didn't get as much as I thought out of it. They're only giving him 3 yards. So 2nd and 7. The Irish threatening again, down to 2.5. First period. There's a pass complete that time to Hubbard. He didn't get much out of that. They had to Only got 3 yards out of it. Gives this one off right up the middle, but not much there. As stopped quickly was McKillop. In fact, they're saying no gain. Third and 4. The Irish obviously go for it. I mean, my goodness, you're at the North Medford 24-yard line, so yes, you're going to go for it. You're not going to try a 40-some-yard field goal in high school unless you got a kicker that's ready to go kick for the University of Oregon or Oregon State or somebody. Back to pass. Fires it long to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Incomplete. Dusoy throwing that one down for Thomas. Thomas just couldn't quite hold on to it. But that was a touchdown. Unfortunately for Tuisoe, just goes down as an incomplete pass, but he did his part, I'll tell you that. It gives it back to North Medford, who will have it 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line with 49.9 to go in quarter number 1. Healy at quarterback, Castillo at running back. North Medford looking to get something going here. Had a drive going, but it stalled on him. Fake it to Castillo, throw it out to the flat. Got a man out there, but not going to get much. It's completed to Patterson. That's only good for 1 yard. Castillo remains at running back. You got 2nd and 9. 7 seconds to go. It doesn't look like maybe they're going to get a playoff. They do. They give it off to Note to keep it. Healy keeps it, but there's flags all over the place. He comes up about a yard short. Got about 8 out of it, but that one's coming back. This one's coming back. As soon as we get this done.
Offense, number 55, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. We'll repeat, 2nd down.
So we'll just eliminate that run and we'll just say the quarter is over, which it is on the John L. Scott scoreboard. At Sheldon 7, North Medford nothing. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
we return for period number 2 on the Lithia Superstore game tonight. Sheldon leads this one by a count of 7-0. scoring early at the first quarter. Scored at right around the 10-minute mark. 2nd and 20. Ball is not on the 1-yard line, I can tell you that, no matter what the scoreboard says. It's on the 15, and now they jumped. So back it up 5 more. 2nd and 25. Put it back at the 15-yard line. Got to hand this one off, but there's not going to be much there. Castillo. Maybe get about 2 or 3 yards. I'll wait and see what it's going to officially be. Well, they're going to put it out at the 14 is where the one official standing, so we'll give him 4. So 3rd and 21. Haley looking to go long, way long. He has lots of time too, and it's going to be entered. No, come on. Grabbing that one for North Medford, but I think we have flags again. Grabbing that one was Liam Ray. I think we can cancel it. Yep. North Medford's backing up again. 4th down. And Sheldon will decide to take the play, which is makes the pass. Well, how can you do that? It was a completed pass. Oh, they're going to take the 4th and 9. That's what they're going to do. They got 12 yards out of that. I'm sorry, I had to figure that one out there, because he was indicating that it was an incomplete pass. That's Ray's first pass of the night, or reception. Okay, 4th and 9, and that forces Patterson to be out there to punt it. Ooh, that was awfully close to being blocked. Now it's going to roll, being picked up there. Going to get back to the 40. He's going to get it back to the 50, out to the 45, down to the North Medford 40. Still struggling for the yardage is Cameron Thomas. And Thomas has it down to the North Medford. Well, one says 39, one says 37. Let's see, they're going to just go to put it in half. 38. I'm not trying to make fun of the officials, but that's just the way it was. One was standing on the 39-yard line, one was in the 37, and the official spotted the ball, put it in the 38. So we'll just put it in half, and away we go. Sheldon ball now. Deep in North Medford territory with 10:28 to go. To Suey. Back to pass. He's got a man, but they're going to be buried. They'll give him forward progress. See who that was. 23. That was complete to Miles. Cody Hall. But that's a loss of 5 on that pass play.
2nd down, 15.
Back to pass on an empty backfield. To Sewell. Fires it over the middle. Incomplete. broken up nicely that time by Quinn Scott. If you think this poor announcer is still learning rosters, you're right. Trying to figure out who's who. But Scott breaks that one up. That's the 10th pass for Tsui. 73 yards on the 9. He's going to use my whole score sheet up the way he's going. He's back to pass again. On the run. He's going to step out of bounds. Uh-oh. Well, there's going to be flags. Yep. Yeah. They're going to call. They're going to say the run. Let's sort this out. They're going to say the run had forward progress to the 35-yard line, which would be about a 3-yard gain. And they're calling this on North Medford. I can't hear the North Medford fans across the way, but I would think that they would probably be objecting to that call. But it stands. Handed off. Going nowhere. One more time. Is McCullough. He gets a yard. McCullough will remain the running back. Actually, it might be 21 in with the running back. They give it off to number 21, and 21 is down, way down the field. That's McCullough. So McCullough takes it for a gain of 8. Then they have 2nd and 9. So down at the 12-yard line. Tsui over the middle. Touchdown. Sheldon. A 12-yard pass that time to his good buddy there. I think it was Gil Hubbard. I'm going to give it to Gil Hubbard, whether he deserves it or not. And the extra point is good. So with 8:03 to go on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's now Sheldon 14, North Medford nothing. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Ready to kick it off here. North Medford has a little work to do. They're going to get this kickoff back to the 15, out to the 20, and not a whole lot more than the 20-yard line. If putting it down out to 24. So from the 24-yard line, North Medford will begin 1st and 10. Talking about having work to do, now they have a lot of work to do. 7:57 to go in the first period. Two running backs now with Trigger Healy. And I'm going to get it off to Castillo. Castillo's around. He's across the 40-yard line. He's going to be out of bounds. Not quite the 40. He's out of bounds. Oh, I was way wrong. He's out of bounds at the 30. But Castillo gets 6. Second and 4. Healy hands it off to the second man through. That's not. It is Castillo. It is not Castillo. That's Valua. Now Valua went from the. Already forgot where we were. Up to the 47-yard line of Sheldon. 23 yards is what they're calling it. And here again, struggling for yardage from the 43 down to the 39. Actually only a gain of 4 for Castillo. Not much there that time for North Medford. They're playing with double backs. Now they got triple backs. Now one splits out. They've got Castillo and Valua back there with Trigger Haley at quarterback. We got what? Flags. Delay a game. So instead of having 2nd and 7, you're going to have 2nd and 12. And we'll do it from the 49. Healy back to pass. Looking. Can't find anywhere to throw. Now he's going to run. He's going to get it up to the 50, and he'll be bumped out of bounds. It looks like he's going to get about a 2-yard gain out of this. Is that what they give him? How about even tighter than that? They give him 1.
Third down and 11.
Now it's turning out the Sheldon defense is turning up tonight. Maybe wondered about them the last 2 weeks, but they're here tonight, that's for sure. Probably good news for you Sheldon fans. Healy back to pass. Looking. He's going to have to scramble, but he's got lots of green. He's out to the 40, and he's across the 40-yard line. He'll be near the first down. If it is, it's an 11-yard gain. They say it's a first down and an 11-yard gain.
Good knock for a North Medford first down.
That gets Healy into positive territory for rushing. Now we've got single back formation for North Medford. That's Castile back there with Healy. They're going to give it to Castile. Castile will jump over the pile and take it down to the 35-yard line. Nope, not even going to get that. 36-yard line. They're going to give him a gain of 1. Ground game for North Medford hasn't been much. 5:15 to go. Second period. We haven't seen much from that ground game yet. Here they are taking a lot of time again. They may have to call a timeout. Nope. Healy has the play. Let's see what he does. And now timeout. North Medford. So I think this will probably only be a 30-second timeout, but watch them fool me and decide to do a whole minute. Thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's coverage possible, including the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. It's also our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Brothers supports the communities that support them, and for over 30 years, there is no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. Like I said, watch them fool me and do a whole minute. They do this constantly to me. Halftime coming up. Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report will be coming up. We'll take a look at stats. We'll recap the scoring. And if we have time, we'll take a look at what else is going on in the Southwest Conference tonight. Special District 7. Or is it 1? I think it's 1. Maybe the only special district in the 6A classification. But anyway, Southwest Conference, as it's generally known as. Flag. Now who jumped? The Irish are saying it's them. Or at least the fans are. We'll see here. Yep. Nope. Oh.
Mocking the quarterback signals 5 yards. Still second down.
Oh. Did you get that? There was a delay of game on the defense for mocking the quarterback signals. Which means that whatever he's doing to signal, you can't be doing it on defense either. Healy. Back to pass. He's going to get slammed, but he gets it off deep in the end zone. Incomplete. Incomplete. Looking for Patterson.
Jack Hammerland on the coverage for the Irish.
That's the first incompletion by Healy tonight. He's thrown 5 passes, completed 3. One of them was an interception.
Third down and 4.
I heard an announcer one time say that maybe we should count interceptions as completions. They were. They're completed. Just wrong team. But they don't count. Here we go. Give it off to Vallejo. Let me get it right. Valua will move it. enough for a first down. Give it to Valua again. Valua will not get a first down this time, but he will move it out. There's a flag. We'll have to hold on here. It's about a 7-yard gain. We'll have to hold on. We got flags. We had one a little further downfield in there. I see one back here by the line of scrimmage, so I don't know if we have two things or not. No.
Personal foul, face mask, number 3 of the defense. After this is in the goal, results in a first down.
All right. There you got it. It's a face mask. And they marched that one off. We're down to the 2, so it's first and goal. I'm going to give Valua another 7. We never did really figure out what it was. Coming around the right side, trying to get into the end zone, and in, touchdown, Black Tornado. Valua puts that one in from 2 out. While they line up for the extra point, that'll give me the opportunity to tell you that that touchdown for North adds another $10 to their Rogue Credit Union Touchdown Club fund. Makes the score with the extra point 14-7. So we're back now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford has cut it down to a 1-touchdown lead against Sheldon. North John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland,
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creek.
We're back here at Sheldon High School. We're at, let's see if I can get the name of the stadium here. Dennis Ludwig Stadium on the campus of Sheldon High School. There's the kickoff. It's a squibber. It'll be taken deep. Nope.
Is the returner had his knee on the ground when he possessed the ball. First down.
He had his knee down while he was grabbing the ball. That puts it back at the 10-yard line. Yee. Well, that took 1 second off the clock. 3:59 to go in the first half. 14-7 now. Sheldon out on top as both of these teams try to come up with their first win of the season. Desue is the quarterback. He's back. He gets it off. And not going anywhere. Wrapping him up is Valua. That was Miles. But you can forget about that. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play, 2nd down and 10.
Hand it off. Maybe a couple of yards.
Cody Hall on the ball carry. 2. Check that. McKillop on the carry for the Irish. Third down and 7.
3rd and 7. Made a 3-yard gain. And timeout Sheldon.
Timeout Sheldon.
They'll take their 2nd timeout of the first half.
Remember to grab your 50-50 tickets during halftime. 100% of the funds go back to Sheldon programs. We split it 50-50 with the winner. Ticket sales will end.
Make sure that we're not forgetting to pass on lots of information like, did you know the City of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? Check out the fall program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. 2:32 to go, 2nd period. North Medford trying to claw back into this one against the Sheldon Irish. Today's game is brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events, and by Hart Insurance, providing personal and business coverage in Grants Pass and Medford. Third and 7 for the Irish at their own 13-yard line. Flags. False start. Back it up 5. Your 3rd and 12.
Before the snap, false start, 0 offense, 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
3rd and 12.
Please put 2:32 on the game clock. Are you kidding me?
We're sitting right by the clock operator. Okay, 3rd and 12 as the Irish have a long way to convert that first down. Tesui back to pass, throws it deep, and there's nobody there. Miles was the closest to it, and he couldn't get there.
Brings up a 4th down for the Irish.
That's 4th and 12. So they'll kick this out of their own end zone. There's the punt. And taking a fair catch. And at about the 45-yard line is Ray. I think we have a flag. Yeah, we do. Way back there. Way back there. Close to the end zone. All the officials are huddled together. I think we got it solved here. Let's listen in. Okay, not sure what happened. They're marching it off from the 45, 10-yard penalty. Holding. Holding on the punt on the kicking team. So it should be 1st and 10. North Medford at their 35, or at the Sheldon 35. We'll get all this squared away yet. Healy will take the snap. Sheldon almost jumped flags.
False start. Offense number 18.
It's going to go the other way. Back it up. 5 yards against North Medford. They'll be 1st and 15 at the 40-yard line. Man in motion. Healy hands it off. Finding some space is Castillo. No. Everybody tackled Castillo. Everybody looked at the first down for North Medford as Healy kept it. But there's flags. No, I don't think there are flags. First down from the 40 down to the 21. So it's a 19-yard gain for Healy. I'll get his rushing stats looking a little better. We have a Sheldon player down. It's a cramp as they're stretching out the leg, trying to get that thing to work again. Fans Road Credit Union is your partner in your financial journey and is proud to partner with Table Rock Sports each year to bring you coverage of your favorite teams. I would also say thank you to Avista Utilities in Southern Oregon for over 15 years in support of our local sports coverage. And still stretching that leg out. Trainers are still out there working. We'd like to say thank you to Sherm's Thunderbird for food and Food for Less in Southern Oregon for 30 years of sponsorship with Table Rock Sports. Great community partners. If you shop at Sherm's, they will save you money. Player coming off the field, still trying to get his legs to work right, is Isaac Molatella. We're sitting here in the stands. I see a young man behind me. You wear Crocs. You wear Crocs. See that? The old man still has it. Sort of.
Same footwear?
Yeah. I'm not supposed to do a thing for Crocs, but they're the most comfortable shoes I've ever had. I said Crocs are the most comfortable shoes I've ever had.
There you go.
Not that I'm supposed to plug them, but you know. All right, here we go. So back at it now, 1st and 10. Healy fires it for the end zone. Incomplete. Looks like that was intended again for Patterson. Whoever it was is walking off the field pretty slowly right now. I can't get the number. Sorry about that, but doesn't make any difference. It was incomplete.
Second and 10 on the 21.
Supposing that that's all that counts. Second and 12, or second and 10 now from the 21-yard line. Flags all over the place. Healy on a little flea flicker that is not going to get much. Well, it does. It gets him a first down, but you can just wipe it out. We have holding. It'll be, yeah, holding 10 yards on North Medford. They're not going to, Sheldon's not going to let that play stand. It resulted in a first down. They'll push you back and make it second and 20.
Illegal shift.
Oh.
Offense. Multiple people in motion at the snap. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Only a 5-yard penalty. Okay, that's a little better. That will make it second and 15 at the 26-yard line. Not quite as bad as what I thought. Illegal shift. Can't have two people moving at the same time. Have to make up your mind who's going to move and who's not.
Second down 15 for the 26.
So Castillo is a running back. Gonna aim for the end zone again. Patterson there. Touch. No. Incomplete. Incomplete. That was going to be complete to Jacob Smalley, who had it, but Sheldon got there at the last moment and knocked that one away. Minute 42 to go. Let's try it again. Third and 15. Back to pass one more time. Healy rolling out to his right this time. Stops. Fires it. They got the first down to Patterson. Nope, dropped it. Patterson had it. Was returned. Dropped it. Fourth and 15. With a minute 34 to go. And they're going to say, here's North Medford, they're going to try the field goal. This will be 43 yards. I haven't seen Patterson kick much, so I don't know about his range, but here we go. We're going to find out. It's up. It's good. Patterson nails the 43-yard field goal. Well, yeah, that helps your cause immensely. We're back with the last minute and a half for this one on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Sheldon still leads, but now by 4.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
We return here for the final minute and a half of quarter number 2 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's a 4-point lead now for the Irish. John L. Scott They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Backing up Miles. He'll take this one at the 10. He's got it out to the 20. He loses his footing and falls down at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Irish from their own 24. They've got a minute 25 with which to work. Suey will hand it off. Nope, he's going to keep it himself. And he'll run it out to. We're going to get another flag if we're not careful. Suey picks up 8. Or make that Gil Hubbard. I'm going to make that Gil Hubbard. There's a huge gain right up the middle that time by Gil Hubbard. Goes out from the 32-yard line, put it down at the 42. 10-yard gain for Gil Hubbard. Tsui back to pass, fires it long. He's got Miles out there, incomplete. It wouldn't have made any difference anyway if he had caught it because he was well out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Cody Hall lining up a running back for Tsui. Give it to Hall. He gets around the end. He's at the 50. He's at the 45 and out of bounds. Give him 12. Empty backfield this time. Tsui back to pass. Fires this one really long. Got a man out there. Touchdown. Sheldon. Complete to Huber. Gil Huber with that one. Wow. That was quick. That comes with 53 seconds left. That's the 3rd touchdown pass of the night for Tsui. And the extra point is good. And now on the John L. Scott scoreboard with 53 seconds to go in the period. It's now Sheldon 21, North Medford 10. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
School's back, but this is the kind of math we like. Over 100 slices of pepperoni, 1 giant Abby's pizza feeds up to 6 hungry people. That's A+ value, toppings to the edge. That's been the Abby's way since forever. Now go do your homework. When someone says, bring home the bacon, we know what they mean. They want Abby's legendary Bacon Cheddar Pizza, loaded with country bacon and packed with Canadian bacon. On sale now at abbys.com. This month, bring home the bacon at family-owned Abby's.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com. The Irish set to kick it off. Going deep. Got it out to the 20. Can't get to the 25 though. Patterson taking it back out to about the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 23. .6 seconds to go. Healy has had a couple of touchdown passes dropped in the end zone. What you hurt?
1st and 10 North Medford at the 23.
Oh, false start. Most of the North Medford offensive line. First and 15, but we're going to do it from the 18-yard line. Healy pitches it out. And they're going to get it out to the 30 and stopped at the 35-yard line is Patterson. A gain of 17.
First down, Black Tornado at the 35.
Hand it off. Give it to Castillo. Castillo going to get credit for 2. Well, the there's a timeout. North Medford with 24.8 to go. I was going to say the team stats are going to be, well, let's see here. I can tell you right now that as I have it unofficially, I always want you to know it's unofficial. Nothing official about what I'm going to tell you. 75 and so 102 yards rushing and about 43 yards passing. Quite a few incompletions in there, along with an interception. Meanwhile, for Sheldon, they've been relying on the arm of Tesui, who has 117 yards passing as we get close to the halftime. If we add their rushing totals up as a team, we're at 46, about 64. So haven't been able to run it much. They've been able to pass it. 3 touchdown passes for Tesui here in the first half. 27 seconds to go. 2nd and 8. At the 37-yard line. Tesui, or not Tesui, but Healy. Back to pass, that's incomplete and almost picked off. Closest player there was Emmett Robeson. I guess with Robinson is the way the PA announcer puts it. So Emmett Robinson was the closest to it. And we have another timeout with 21.6 to go. I think that's it. They say that both teams have one more. I think North Medford used up their second one. Official waving up here to the booth, wanting their attention, but I'm guessing he got it because he went back to being an official. Healy back to pass one more time, rolls to the left. He's going to get it out to Patterson.
Healy's pass complete to Patterson.
But he goes what, from the 37 out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 5. Fourth and 3. And the clock is not running because Patterson stepped out of bounds. 15.3 to go now. Stay tuned for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show. It's coming up next. Healy will keep it himself and get around, but not for the first down. Healy's going to get about 2 yards out of it and leave him with a 4th and 1. A 8.5. I'm trying to find out. Doesn't look like anybody, according to the scoreboard, hasn't called a timeout. Healy just stepped out of bounds. North Medford. Oh, going to be, Sheldon has the 8.5 to work with. It's 1st and 10 from them from the 44-yard line, and we've got whistles. False start. Nope, timeout. North Medford, that will be their final timeout. We welcome back Lippert's Carpet One of Medford and Grants Pass. State Farm agent Rory Wold of Medford and Crater Car Wash of the Rogue Valley. We thank you for partnering with Table Rock Sports again in 2025. 3 great additions to our sponsor roster. And for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. They are locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Well, 8.5. Unless Sheldon wants to take a shot at the end zone, you'd think that all they would do is take a knee, hand this off, or something like that. But they're in a play formation. They're going to take a shot at the end zone. Tesui launches it. Miles is out there, but Miles isn't going to get to the end zone. That's going to be, they're going to wave timeout with 1.4 to go. They're going to put him down. Where? At the 9-yard line? Or the 5-yard line? No, scoreboard says 16-yard line. Scoreboard is right. And another timeout. Sheldon. It's their final timeout. So that 24-yard pass put Sheldon in a good position. Let's see what the Irish do now here. You'd think they probably, oh my goodness, you're down to the 16-yard line. Why wouldn't you take a shot at it?
Liam, give me a cheeseburger and a Mountain Dew. Me, cheeseburger and Mountain Dew.
Everybody getting their halftime orders in, as you can hear behind us. Up, they're going to try the field goal. And put it down at the 23, about a 33-yard shot. It's good. And that will end the half. We are at halftime here in Sheldon, and at halftime on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Sheldon leads this one 24-10 over the Black Tornado. Stay tuned now for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show, which comes your way next.
No, they're not allowed to. The band is coming out.
Well, we'll get that in a moment. Just let the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report coming up next here on TableRockSports.net.
Please welcome the Sheldon colleagues.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
With expert advice and helpful tools like our room visualizer, it's easy to see yourself enjoying your perfect floors.
What just happened?
That's the One Effect.
Whoa.
Right now, laminate starts at only $1.99 a square foot. Carpet just 99 cents a square foot. And ask about special no-interest financing. Only at Lippert's Carpet One, Medford and Grants Pass.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Discover the Crater Advantage at Crater Car Wash today. Scan the QR code and sign up for your free $18 wash. Crater Car Wash. Clean. Dry. Fast.
It's the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to the Rogue Credit Union Community Complex for open swim, drop-in sports, and sports leagues. You can see the events taking place at roguexmedford.com. Join the fun at RogueX. Well, the scoring took a little while to get started, but once they got started, they really got going. We only had one score in the first quarter. That came at the 10:02 mark. Sheldon scoring on a 59-yard pass. The extra point was good, and it was 7-0. In the second period, Sheldon got things started again. At the 8:03 mark, when Tesui found Gilhuber for 12 yards. Again, the extra point was good. 14-0. North Medford had their own run at it. And they scored a touchdown at the 4-minute mark when Valua scored from 2 yards out. The extra point was good, 14-7, and then Patterson at 1.5 minutes to go in the second period added a 43-yard field goal, and it was 14-0. And I forgot to add on to here for Sheldon. Let me do a little writing here. Just give me a moment here. We'll get caught up. But I didn't write it all down. There we go. And with 53 seconds to go, Sheldon came right back and scored on a 42-yard pass from, again, Tesui to Gil Hubbard. And all of a sudden it was 21-10. You thought maybe it was over, but not to be. Sheldon, with 8.6 to go, took a chance on a 36-yard field goal and punched it in. 24-10 at halftime. So, we said one of these teams has to walk away with a win. There can't be any ties in high school football anymore, so somebody has to win the ball game. Right now, that's going to be Sheldon. Both of these teams need a win. The season is growing short, and one of them is going to leave here 0-3 tonight. And they're going to be in a tough spot in order to make the playoffs. We'll take a look at some stats when we come back here on the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report on TableRockSports.net.
Stock up for the fall with the case goods sale at Sherm's. Get great savings and stock up on canned fruits and vegetables, chili, pasta, and more. Stock up for the fall with the Sherm's case goods sale, coming soon to all Sherm's locations.
Hey, it's that time of year again. Time for our huge truckload and meat bonanza at Food for Less. Choose from Chairman's Reserve beef and pork, like in the bag New Yorks, tri-tips, boneless pork loins, and bone-in pork shoulder butts. And we also cut it just the way you want for free. Look for all your bonanza savings on our Facebook and Sherm's Thunderbird website. So remember, always shop at our bonanzas and save. Coming soon, watch for the meat bonanza near you.
Stock up for the fall with the case goods sale at Sherm's. Get great savings and stock up on canned fruits and vegetables, chili, pasta, and more. Stock up for the fall with the Sherm's case goods sale, coming soon to all Sherm's locations.
Sports are in trouble, and officials are in extreme demand.
So we're looking for people like you, former athletes,
parents, and community members.
What it takes is attention to detail,
a positive attitude, and respect for the game.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
Because the hard truth is,
no ref, no game. Play ball.
Sheldon High School. Dennis Ludwig Stadium is where we're at tonight. And at halftime, it's a 24-10 lead for North Medford. I think I told you once that they added $10 to their fund tonight to the Rogue Credit Union Touchdown Club. And so I think that puts them up to 6 touchdowns for the season. But I could be wrong about that because, like I said, I haven't seen every game, so I'm kind of guessing a little bit on that. Let's take a look at some stats for tonight's ball game. First of all, for the visiting North Medford team in rushing, they are led by Valua's 61 yards on 7 carries. Trevor Healy has 29 yards on 5 carries, and Castillo has 14 on 7 carries. For passing purposes, it hasn't been much of a passing game by my stats. 48 yards on 10 passes is all that North Medford has managed so far. They've got an interception thrown in there for Trevor Healy. He had 4 straight incompletions. He started with the interception, then he had 3 straight completions, 4 straight incompletions, and a couple of completions to in the half. In the receiving department, they are led by Patterson with 23 yards. Meanwhile, over on the other side, for I suppose they should give you the whole total there. I don't know why I didn't do that. Let me back up. They rushing, and then as a team, North Medford has, we can get it figured out fast enough, 75 and 29, 104 yards rushing, and then of course the 48 yards passing. So about 140 some yards offense for the first half. Meanwhile, for Sheldon, they're having a little trouble rushing the ball. They're led by the 36 yards of Hall, Cody Hall. They have 24 yards for DeFairs. I think that's right, DeFairs, that's the way I see it anyway. 6 yards for McKillop. 18 yards for Gil Hubbard, and 3 yards for Tuseye. So that would be a total of 30, 66, 70, 84 yards for Sheldon in the rushing department. However, they're killing North Medford right now in the passing department. 141 yards on 16 passes by Tuseye, and he's only missed, he's missed quite a few. He's thrown 16 times, and he's completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's 9. So he's 9 for 17 here in the first half at 144 yards. He's led by Miles, who has just destroyed South Medford. 99 yards he has in receptions and a touchdown. Tuseye, by the way, has 3 touchdown passes, and 2 of those went to Gil Hubbard, who has only 55 yards in reception, but he also has 2 touchdowns. So Gil Hubbard has been like the man in the receiving department as far as Sheldon is concerned. We'll continue the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. When we come back, we'll take a look at what else is going on around the conference right here on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge. The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Welcome back to the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. And we'll take a look here at what else is going on at what they call Special District 1 now. It used to be the old Southwest Conference, but not so much anymore since they have to go up to Salem and whatnot. Besides this game, North Salem is at Grants Pass tonight. And North Salem goes into that game 2-0. Grants Pass is 1-1. Grants Pass came and ran into the Sprague or the Willamette team last week and lost that one 56-21. That Willamette team is a pretty good looking ball club right now. And North Salem, that were last week, gotta wait for the internet to catch up with me. North Salem defeated South Medford last week 19-13. South Salem is at South Medford. South Medford also is looking for its first win. It's played one more than everybody else because they played in what they call 0 week now. Most of the teams did not play in 0 week. And South Salem also is 0-2, so there's again a game where somebody is going to go home with a win. They can't go home with 2 losers in it. And Willamette is at Sprague. That might be the ball game of the week here, as Willamette goes into it 2-0. Although Sprague is 1-2, that loses a little bit of its luster. Sprague has had a kind of an up and down season here early on, as they did really well in their first game, and then first game they didn't do so well. Did really good against against North Medford. North Medford, South Medford, so one of those teams, and not so good last week. So we're getting ready to start the second half. We'll do that when we come back right here on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes, parents, community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Time for the second half kickoff here at Sheldon High School. North Medford to receive. Ray takes it and gets it out to the 20. He's not going to get a whole lot more than that. Going to be driven back. And they give him progress out to the 22. It looks like what the first official is going to. This official nearest us is at the 22-yard line. But it was actually on the other side of the field where the tackle was made. So we'll see if they. And they're going to put it at the 23. Well, 23 is where we're going to start. First and 10. North Medford trailing this one by 2 touchdowns. They have filled this. I will get back to the play. And they're going to get it out across the 25-yard line to the 28-yard line, so a gain of 5.
Gain of 4 on the play, second down 6 for the 27.
I'll make it officially 4. I'll have to check and see who they have in the backfield. Looks like it's Castillo. Patterson in motion. Healy back to pass. Fires it. Incomplete. It's Belay that's in the backfield. Healy rolling, throwing, has a completion to Patterson. Out to the 35-yard line. If that stands, that 8-yard gain is enough for a first down. And it will stand. Valua. I think I said it wrong a second ago. Valua in the backfield. Valua is not going to find anywhere to go either. He's going to get it across the 35-yard line, but looks like they're going to be nice and give him a couple of yards. They do. Second and 8 now at the 37. As we get to the 10.5-minute mark here for period number 1. North Medford looking for points. Give it off. Valua's got it. He's across the 30, across the 35-yard or 45-yard line. The gain 9 for Valua. is having a good night, actually. Averaging about 8 yards a carry. Out across now to the 46-yard line. Medford will set up there. Double backs now. Oh, they're going to separate him. Healy back to pass. Looking and got it. Complete. And that's complete to Demarius Harris. And have him on there. Gain 9. Here comes Valua. Valua is not going to get the first down. Looks like that's got to be really close to no gain. Third and 1. Give it to Valua again. He'll put his head down and get 2. But that's twice what he needed. Some discussion about the spot of the ball. Move it a half yard. And it's 4th and inches. 4th and inches. So we're going to give him another. But we can't count 6 inches, so no gain basically. But they move the ball about a football's length. If they give it to Valua again, nope, they're going to get Healy up there, and Healy's just going to try and, I don't know if Healy's going to, yeah, Healy made it. Boy, not by much. Maybe a yard. Exactly what he got, 1 yard. Or at least that looks like that's what he, 2 yards. They're at the 43-yard line now. Trying to get around the end and not going to get there at all. There's Castillo. He didn't get anything out of it. Second and 10. Still at the 43-yard line. Healy has it. Fakes one man. Tries to take off. He's not going to get there either. He's going to be smothered for a 1 yard loss. Third and 2. 12, I mean, 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. And again, they put themselves in a passing situation. Castillo in the running, but Healy wants to throw it. Healy fires it long. No. In and out. Oh, both picked off. He threw that just a little over the intended receiver's head. Sheldon almost made him pay. 4th and 10. Well, they're still out there. Oh, there they go. Now they're going to punt it away. Patterson waiting. Has it. Ooh, that one goes back. Gil Hubbard takes it at the 10. Out to the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30. He's not going to get that far. Don't worry about it. 40-yard line. He's short of the 40. Looks like he's going to be down at about the 37-yard line. That's a nice return nonetheless. They get the 38-yard line. Over the football short of the 38. To Sua. Out to Gil Hubbard. Hubbard is at the 50. He's at the 45. He's at the 44. 18-yard gain. They tried to sneak that one through that time. It was Hall on the carry. Got about a yard. He also has a cramp. Actually McKillop with the cramp. Holds the one that ran the ball. Second and barely one. They gave him about a half yard on that. It'll go down as one anyway. Trying to get to the outside again. And not doing so too successfully anyway, is Hall again. And they're going to mark him down at the 39-yard line. We'll have to call it a 5-yard gain. Can't keep doing halves. What they're showing us out there all the time, though, is a half yard. To Sue. Empty backfield. Watch him go long. That's what they've done here from the empty backfield quite often. He's back to pass. He's looking. He steps up. He fires it downfield. It's intercepted. No, dropped. It is entered. Well, I can't tell. They dropped it. They're going to say interception back at the 12-yard line. Intercepted by North Medford. But way deep. They'll take it. Back at the 5-yard line. First and 10 for North Medford from the 5.
First and 10, Black Tornado at the 5.
Castillo back there with Healy. Give it to Castillo, and he'll plunge ahead to the 6-yard line. Second and 9 coming up. Well, Medford taking a while to get up to the line. Up. That's because we have a player injured. That's Castillo. But he's getting up and walking off and now running off. So there's the good news. I imagine Valua will come back in a running back now for a little moment. He's actually had a pretty successful night rushing the football. 2nd and 9. We're back at the 6-yard line. And indeed, Valua is in. Valua will plunge his way out to the 9. They're going to give him the 10. So Valua for another 4 yards. 3rd and 5. They try to get this out to the 16-yard line. They have a play clock here on the Sheldon field. It's really nice. You can't see it on both sides of the field, but they have one at each end of the field. Here's Healy. Back to pass. And now he sees the lane. He's going to take off. Tripped up. Reaching out and grabbing him by the ankle was, I believe, Trey Duncan. I don't know if he's wearing 18 or 53 tonight. But they give him a gain of 2. PA says it's 4th and 2. The board says 4th and 3. The board is right. 4th and 3. Patterson to punt it away. And with 2:13, nope. What do we have? Delay of game, yep. You look at the play clock and see it's 0. Half the distance to the goal, so we'll just move this back to the 7-yard line. Not that that makes any difference. It's still 4th down. Just means that Patterson dribbles to it. Now he can't get out of it. It's going to be a safety. Patterson had to pick up the dribbling snap to him. And when he did, and he started to run with it, he lost his footing. And just like that, make it a 26-10 ball game. That was one disastrous sequence. Now, of course, you're going to free kick it. These days, a lot of teams go ahead and use the tee with no reason not to. You can get it a lot further downfield, but you're kicking it from the 20-yard line. So even if you kick it 60 yards, 30 of it's occupied just getting to the 50-yard line. You're only going to get it down to about the 30, so still going to give up some really, really good, and they will use the tee. So Patterson will kick it. Miles and Thomas deep for Sheldon. Miles backing up He has it at 25, out to the 30, out to the 40. He gets out to the outside. He's up to the 50. He's to the 45, the 40. He'll be run out of bounds. Inside the 30-yard line of North Medford. Right at the 30-yard line. We're very fortunate we didn't have unsportsmanlike at the end of that one. Tasui passes it out to the left side. Won't get a lot out of it. Gets it out to Miles. Gain of 4. But Tasui continues to rack up the yardage. And Miles goes over the 100-yard mark. Give it off and go right up the middle with it. Trying to figure out the Hall on that last run. Or McKillop. Excuse me. McKillop on that last run. Well, he got about a yard out of it. And there's Miles again, and Miles has the first down off of the reception. Goes down to the 17. A gain of 8. There'll be people around. Hand it off. There goes McKillop again. McKillop is down to the across the 5-yard line. 10-yard line, excuse me. Down to the 9. A gain of 8. And that's the end of the third quarter. Boy, that one came quick. We were just talking about how long this game had been taking, but that one went by really fast. But we'll see what happens if the next one goes by that fast. But at the end of 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's Sheldon 26, North Medford 10. John L. Scott offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
We return to Dennis Ludwig Stadium, Sheldon High School. 26-10. The Irish on top and threatening once again as they have the ball down to the 9-yard line, and a 2nd and 2. Gonna fire it over there to the middle. And I'm gonna say it's a touchdown. Miles with another touchdown. his third touchdown reception of the night. This one comes in the fourth period with 11:56 to go. And the extra point tacked on. It's now 33-10 in favor of Sheldon on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
We return 33-10 now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Sheldon leads it big time with 11:56 to go on the Lithia Superstore. Game of the night on TableRockSports.net. Here's the kickoff return. It's not bad. Going to get out to the 26-yard line. That's Castillo on the return. And so North Medford will begin 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. A lot of work to do now. Medford hasn't generated a whole lot of offense tonight. Alua has been pretty much the bright spot, except he's not in there right now. Castillo's in. The run. Healy back to pass. Looking. He's going to get sacked. Just how generous are they going to be with it? Looks like they're going to call it 2nd and 10. Same formation. Healy takes the low snap, looking for somewhere to go. Needs some help. He's going to get sacked again. Yep, they're going to call it dead. Except that he's brought down clear back at the, trying to see, 17-yard line. Looks like it. The loss of 9. 3rd and 19. Scoreboard says, the scoreboard says 3rd and 20. I'll stay with 3rd and 19. Healy back to pass. Incomplete. Off of the hands of Ray. Now 4th down will force North Medford into a punting situation. Robinson deep. Patterson will kick it for North Medford. Robinson at about his 50-yard line. There's a line drive. They're going to just let it go out of bounds. It's not even going to get to the 50. The 48-yard line. 47 actually is where the official's standing. Yep, 47-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 47. Sheldon has a short field again. Desue back to pass. Incomplete. I probably really didn't have much of a hope. That's his 22nd pass of the night. My scorebook is optimistic that they're only going to throw 10. He's throwing much more than that. 22 of them for 180 yards unofficially. I tell you that, so if you wake up and the newspaper disagrees with me, you'll know that that was official then. Coming around the end and getting loose and breaking one tackle is McCullough, and McCullough is going to be down inside the 35-yard line. I'm going to say for the moment that's a 24-yard gain for McCullough. And he's down, so yeah, they're putting it down at the 29-yard line. Everybody in the stadium is worrying about the time. So everybody's got to get up early in the morning. Let's move it. All right, 1st and 10 at the North Medford 29-yard line. With 9:52 to go, Sheldon's on the move one more time. So he takes it, throws it over the middle, and tried a little over the middle pass, and that just didn't go anywhere. That pass was taken by Hall, but I didn't get anything. Desue back to pass again. Fires this one long. Got a man out there, and it's a top. No. Dropped it. Ball's incomplete, but he had his man out there. That was Liam Stock. Well, that's not Liam Stock, because Liam Stock is wearing number 66, so I have no idea who's wearing number 24 tonight. Doesn't make any difference. It fell incomplete. I don't need to know. 3rd and 10. Desue. Back to pass. Back pedaling. He's being chased. He gets away from one. He's being chased again. He gets away from two. He's going to get bumped out of bounds. The initial look is at the 24-yard line. The initial look. Yep, gain of 5. But that's not going to do it.
4th down and 5 and 24.
They'll go for it. There's nothing to lose at 8:50 to go. You're up by 23. To Suey. He's passing. Incomplete. Almost intercepted. Tipped up by Gil Hubbard. But falls incomplete. Boy, that passing series was an incomplete. No gain, incomplete, incomplete. I don't think that's quite what Sheldon was looking to have happen. 1st and 10 as they turn it over on downs. North Medford will take over. Well, not on their own 3, that's for sure. Their own 24-yard line. And timeout. Sheldon. So let Sheldon discuss what it is maybe they want to do as we get ready for the Know Your Role post-game show. You can discover the vibrant lifestyle at Twin Creeks Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming community. Learn more at twincreeksretirement.com. And check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the A Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at the asportsradio.com. 5 live NFL games per week, along with NCAA and SOU football action. Weekdays, it's the Rich Eisen Show. And with the local show, Tee It Up, Southern Oregon, with Joe Brett and John Canzano's The Bald Truth. Getting there and pushing the pile a little bit is the Lua. But after all of that, pushes it out for a gain of about 3. Out to the 27-yard line. Second and 7. They need to move it fast. Healy, incomplete. Just a little bit too low that time for Smalley to be able to get a hold of. .802 to go. Seven on the play clock. Healy back to pass. He's scrambling. He's looking. He's got nowhere to go. He's brought down. I'm going to give him 2. Fourth and 5 now. Robinson backs up one more time for Sheldon. Patterson ready to punt it away. Got 10 seconds on the play clock. How was that? Oh, that's not very good. No, he shanked that one right out of bounds. They were very nice about it. Oh, there you go. I'd get back there a little bit myself. At the 46-yard line. I was going to say the Sheldon coach / player. I'm not sure which it is down there. But looked like he caught it at about the 45, and all of a sudden they were out close near to the 50. It's like, no, I don't think so. Nope, Sheldon will start 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of North Medford. 7:10 to go. incomplete. That time to Sue. Throws it high for Haverland. Tasui may have about 180 yards passing, but he's got that like on about 2 passes. Otherwise, a whole bunch of incompletions tonight. Hand it off, and maybe he'll get a yard out of that. It's going to be Cody Hall. Let's see where they go. They didn't even move. I'm going to say no gain. 3rd and 10. We stay at the 46-yard line. That's the North Medford 46. Desue. Back to pass. He's now he's got all kinds of green. He's out to the 40 and he slides down at about the. Well, they're going to say they slid down at. They say on the 40-yard line. Looks like it's more than 41. We'll give him a gain of 5. Tasue. Back to pass. He fires, incomplete. Looking for Haverland again, but threw it too high. So Tasui, in his last 7 passes, has a 9-yard gain, an incompletion, no gain, and 4 straight incompletions. And becomes 1st and 10. North Medford at the 41-yard line. Both offenses have went cold. Healy back to pass. He's going long. Got a man out there, knocked away. Nice play that time by Sheldon, getting over there to bat it away at the last moment was Kyle Cordell. Talked about Tasue misfiring. Healy in his last 7 passes has an incompletion, an 8 and a 9-yard gain, and 1, 2, 3, 4 straight incompletions. So both quarterbacks here in the late going having a little problem. Here's Healy looking. And it's going to be intercepted. He's going to be taken away by Sheldon, and Sheldon's going to get it back to the North Medford 40-yard line. That was Taryn Tufers. First and 10 for Sheldon at the North Medford 39-yard line. Scoreboard says 44. It's 39. Scoreboard may not correct it either. Teferi or Tesser. Going to be buried. McKillop. Way back to the 42-yard line. A loss of 3 by McKillop. Now with 4:58 to go, Sheldon will take their time. Fake it again. Tusario keeping himself. Except that was not Tusario. That was number 19. Rohaley. Have to find a spot for Rohaley. We'll put him in right here. And it's 4th and 16, so they lost a couple on that. Rohaley, the sophomore quarterback. He'll play the rest of the game. He'll fire it. It's going to be incomplete.
Rohaley's pass is incomplete. Intended for Jack Howard.
Fourth and 16. We're just winding this one down now. Sheldon's going to get its first win of the season. Medford will continue to look for one. There's the punt. And it's going to go out of bounds. Inside the 20. Is where my eye says. Let's see if the official agrees with me. One says at the 21. Now we're down to the 17. And the ball gets placed at the about the 18-yard line, maybe. Again, it's a half yard, so what do we know? 1st and 10, we'll say from the 18. Hand it off, and there's nowhere to go. Trying to get some space, but there was no space to be found. Is Castillo. They put it at the 18, 2nd and 10. Second and 10 from the 18-yard line. We're rolling it down. We're getting down to the 3-minute mark. Unfortunately, this game is just going to get played out. Healy back to pass. Looking. Fires over the middle. Almost intercepted again. Just missing on that one was Haberland. Third and 10. Healy will pass it again if he can. Oh, he's going to be sacked. Quarterback at about the 5-yard line. The official over there is standing at the, looks like about the 6. Well, we'll put it down at the 10-yard line. Loss of 8 for Healy. Fourth at 18. And North Medford will punt it away with just over 2 minutes to go. Ooh, there's another one. Well, looks like it's partly deflected, but it's going to take a really good North Medford roll clear down to the Sheldon 44-yard line. So Sheldon, with 1:52 to go, will be looking to run the clock out. First and 10 at the North Medford 44-yard line.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, we asked the fans to dispose of all trash and leave the city in at the nearest exit. Spectators will be allowed on the field once the players have shaken hands. We thank you for your cooperation.
Not much doubt about this one tonight. Sheldon has led this one pretty much all the way, as North Medford never could get the offense untracked. Now they try and end around. Now we're getting everybody in there. Robinson on the carry. Loss of 2. Have to find a space to put him in. 2nd and 12. Not sorry that they're snapping the clock that much, but there's Rohaley. Rohaley's down at the 40-yard line. Rohaley. Takes it about 19 yards. And a first down at the 40-yard line. Give it off. But there won't be much for DeFeers.
Spectators will be allowed on the field after the team meetings. So after players have
Nothing,
shaken hands and
in fact, for DeFeers on that one.
the field will be open.
And now Sheldon taking a little more time since we're down to 30 seconds to go. There's 17 on the play clock. They snap it. They run an end around and smash down hard for no gain is Marshall Allen. But that'll do it. As Sheldon gets their first win of the season, 33-10 over North Medford. As North Medford will go back to work this week and figure out how to get a win before next week's ball game begins. We encourage you to stay tuned now for the Know Your Role post-game show. Comes your way next. Visit travelmedford.org/knowyourrole to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better and to learn about your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. We'll recap the scoring. We'll take a look at key stats. All of that coming up on the Know Your Role post-game show as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
School's back, but this is the kind of math we like. Over 100 slices of pepperoni, one giant Abby's pizza feeds up to 6 hungry people. That's A+ value, toppings to the edge. That's been the Abby's way since forever. Now go do your homework. When someone says, bring home the bacon, we know what they mean. They want Abby's legendary Bacon Cheddar Pizza, loaded with country bacon and packed with Canadian bacon. On sale now at Abby's.com. This month, bring home the bacon at family-owned Abby's.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans Find out more. Visit heartinsurance.com.
Welcome back to the Know Your Role post-game show. Guess I never got off the third quarter, but let's make it a final here in Dennis Ludwig Stadium as Sheldon wins this one relatively easy over the North Medford Black Tornado, 33-10. Take a look at the scoring. Sheldon scored in the first quarter on a 59-yard pass from Tesseri to Miles. The extra point was good. They also led off the scoring in the second period with Tesseri throwing his second touchdown, this time to Gil Hubbard. Gil Hubbard, no D on it. Gil Hubbard at 12-yard pass. The extra point was good as 14-0. Valea for North Medford tied it up with 1.5 minutes to go with 4 minutes to go in the second period, and it was 14-7. And then with 1.5 minutes to go, Patterson put a 43-yard field goal through. It was now 14-10. But Sheldon came right back with 53 seconds to go as Tesseri caught Gil Hubbard again with a 42-yard pass. The extra point was good. It was 21-10. And then they kicked, Sheldon, a field goal with 8.6 seconds to go. And it was all of a sudden 24-10 at halftime. In the second half, it was all Sheldon. They scored a safety in the third period when the snap back to Patterson came in way too low, and Patterson didn't have any choice, and he picked it up and tried to run, slipped, and turned out to be a safety. And then in the fourth quarter with 11:56 to go, Tesseri and Miles hooked up again on a 9-yard pass, and the extra point was good. If it sounded like the stats were really wonderful for Tesseri, well, they had a lot of touchdowns. I'm not going to say that maybe the overall stats was all that good. We'll take a look at the stats when we come back here on the Know Your Role postgame show as you listen to TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
With expert advice and helpful tools like our room visualizer, it's easy to see yourself enjoying your perfect floors.
What just happened?
That's the One Effect.
Whoa.
Right now, laminate starts at only $1.99 a square foot. Carpet just 99 cents a square foot. And ask about special no-interest financing. Only at Lippert's Carpet One, Medford and Grants Pass.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Well, welcome back to the Know Your Role postgame show. And we'll take a quick look at stats as North Medford had 113 yards rushing by this unofficial count here. They were led by Valua with his 76 yards on 79 yards on 13 carries. So they actually had 116 yards, as I missed a few yards there for Mr. Valua. Meanwhile, for passing, Trevor Healy had 67 yards, but that was on 19 attempts and 7 completions out of that 17 attempts. He also threw an interception. The leading receiver for North Medford was Patterson. He had 31 yards. Meanwhile, for Sheldon, I'll have to do their math kind of on the fly here, if you don't mind. 24, they got 36 there, so that's 60 for them. Now it's a 0. There's 102 yards. We'll take away, and now they're down to 100, and they're back up to 113, 132, 135. And 135 would be about 153 yards rushing. They were led, interestingly enough, by the 43 yards of Cody Hall, who didn't even start the game, but ended up having the most yardage out of anybody, as McCullough had 36 yards, and that accounted for most of the rushing. Meanwhile, over here on the passing department, they had 180 yards, did Tusseri, but again, he threw 27 passes. He completed, I'll do it real fast. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So not too bad. 15 out of 27 tonight for 180 yards. But the big stat for him was 3 touchdowns, as he found Gil Hubbard a number of times, and he found Miles once. The leading receiver for Sheldon was Miles with 111, and he had 1 touchdown pass. Gil Hubbard caught the other 2 touchdown passes, as they win this one going away. So now Sheldon moves to 1-2, and North Medford moves to 0-3. We thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank Sheldon High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. And also a big hearty thank you to the officials for being here for tonight's contest. If you'd like to know more about what's coming up, you can visit TableRockSports.net to see when the next live high school sports events are scheduled. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: Sheldon 33, North Medford 10. This has been a presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Billy, I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from Sheldon High School in Eugene, Oregon.